Hey, I'm Schuble. This is my new Ironman. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't recording anything before Wintertodt, so I put together a little bit of a time lapse of everything before that. And if you just want to skip over that, just go ahead and go to this timestamp. Other than that, enjoy. We got 461 XP left. We're getting close. Ayo, that's 65 fishing. I think that's Taibuano Trio unlocked for Crombombs. Jungle Potion before that, but there's a lot of stuff I gotta do before that. So, anyways, I think that's the last Temporos kill forever. I don't think I'm ever coming back. Maybe for clogging, but... And nothing good. Oh well. You know what? I got the two things that mattered. I got the harpoon and I got the fish barrel. That's all I really cared about. So I didn't even expect to get the harpoon. That's kind of crazy. It's really hungry. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot to feed it. Whoops. 200 Wintertodt, KC. No way. 89 fire making. Ugh, probably the last fire making level we'll get here for now, until we get 60 wood cutting. 60 wood cutting, which means we are done with Wintertodt for now. Time to open up all of our loot boxes after this one. I have no idea how many rewards we have. Holy, it's gonna be a lot. 642 rewards to be pulled. Oh man, it's gonna be a lot. Well, my recording software kind of bugged out there for a second, so I guess I'll roll back the most important clip of that unboxing. Hopefully you get the gist. Oh! Let's fucking go. We got the tome. We got the full Pyromancer set, some dupes we turned into pages. We got, I think, 300 extra pages. We got 592 burnt pages now. But the most important thing was these magic logs. These magic logs are going to be used for quests. I think we only need 16 total. We got plenty. Obviously, we got a bunch of herbs, some seeds for farming, some logs for fletching, or whatever I choose to do with them later on. We'll see. Oh, also the gems for crafting. I don't know how I forgot those. Those are pretty important. So, yeah, we'll be getting some free jewelry out of that. But I think plan for now is some lava dragons, try to get some overheads, and yeah. I'm a dingus. Hang on. There we go. 11,840 charges. Not too shabby. Alright, now it's time to go sell this cat to some sketchy guy for some death runes. Also forgot to mention, these are the quests we have completed so far. Probably put up some screenshots of those being done, but this is the stats for now. Most important thing, honestly, is the fishing level. This is going to be for fishing Cromwans whenever I get the Taibo Trio quest done, I think it is. But yeah, total level 607, 5.9 mil XP. We're on the way. Alright, that's a ton of Fire Strike cast for the Lava Giants. I think that should be more than enough. And 24 crafting. That is the Amulet of Magic, right there. Alright, Amulet of Magic. Alright, I think this is actually our best in slot. Alright, and we're here. 30 magic. That dude keeps scaring me. It's the same guy. Twice now. The hell, man. Alright, first inventory done. I did not need to bring anywhere near that amount of runes. But, now we know. Alright, this time we got a looting bag. A little bit of food in case I get hit by a lava dragon again. Like a dumbass. And then I'm gonna take it off of defensive casting. Because I don't want to get too many combat levels when I'm here. The whole point of being here when I'm low level is to be low level. There's a lot of PKers trying to get me right now. Fortunately, they're all way too high level. But, oh, and that's 34 magic. Another one. Hey, 30 hit points. Ooh. It's an elite clue and onyx bolt tips in the same kill. 40 magic. Alright, that's gonna be the last kill of this inventory. I don't trust that I can get another kill in 68 casts. That's just not gonna happen. I mean, even if I could use the tome right now, I don't think that would happen. But this is the loot for this inventory. Oh, that's the wrong button. There we go. Nothing too great other than the fire orbs. Law runes, actually pretty good. Free teleports, but other than that, nothing too crazy. Ooh, rune kite shield. That's actually useful. And that's the last kill of the inventory right there too, because I don't really trust 91 runes to do it, or 91 casts to be able to get another kill. We're out of here. Another elite clue? What the hell? These are 1 in 250. Alright, that's that inventory done. I brought way too many casts for that. I did not. I brought 546 too many casts for that inventory. So, won't be doing that again. Well, first death. It was bound to happen. Kinda surprised it took so long, but how many bones we got now? 48. I probably should have tried to bury some of them before I died, but it is what it is. Hey, we got the looting bag back. On the second kill. We're on the come up. Nothing too great. Double onyx bolt tip drop though. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Actually, you know what? We're going big risk now. We're gonna whip out the big guns. Blue wizard hat, let's get it. Ooh, that's useful. I'm actually gonna go bank that. Actually, I think the rune longsword is that my best in slot for now? That might be my best in slot weapon for now. Alright, last kill of the trip. Anything good? Not really. That's alright. We got the rune longsword. Count that as a W. Alright, you know what? We've got 62 lava dragon bones. That is quite a bit of prayer XP banked. I'm just gonna go ahead and try to see if I can get overheads with this. I haven't done the math at all, but you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and send it to the chaos altar and see what happens. No, we're just short of 43. Oh man. Okay, we're just gonna go get some big bones actually. Yeah, I think that's our best bet. Just get some big bones and bring them back and get 43. Shouldn't take too long. Full inventory of big bones. Hopefully we don't die getting to the damn obelisk, but as long as we can get there, I think we'll be okay. Alright, there's 43 prayer. I'm gonna go ahead and finish off these bones. Alright, there it is, there it is. 43 prayer. That's all overheads complete. Would be nice to get Eagle Eye and Mystic Might, but we'll do that later. That's alright. We're looking, yeah, we're lacking on the combat stats. Let's get some combat stat quests done. Alright. Fight arena complete. Straight to 29 attack. Pretty big. Alright. Tree Gnome Village completed. 35 attack. Alright. Waterfall quest completed. What levels do we get from that? 40 attack. We can equip the rune weapons. Strength is 30. Hell yeah. Adamant warhammers. Whatever. Alright, cool. Cool. Holy fuck, that took like 15 minutes to make one shot. Never doing that again. Hey, Demon Slayer's done. Yahoo! Hey, Grand Tree completed. What are our levels looking like now? 44 attack, 35 agility, 50 magic. There we go. I can finally use the tome. Sweet. Jungle Potion done. 17 Herb Lore, pretty cool. Depths of Despair done. Extra agility level, nothing crazy. Some free mining XP. Recruitment drive done. Yahoo! I'm gonna go ahead and get the adamant and rune pickaxes out of the way. Boom, boom. Alright. Elemental Workshop complete. Shout out to Trend247, the man, the myth, the legend for the other half of this quest. Field of Arab done. Nice-oo. Let's go. Ooh, dig site completed. Fossil Island unlocked. I'm pretty sure that means I can use birdhouses now, so very cool. Hey, dig site pendant unlocked. Nice. Alright, that should be the last artifact that I need for 100 kudos. So now we can do Bon Voyage and officially unlock Fossil Island. Alright, while I'm in the area, went ahead and got 40 agility. Bada bing, bada boom. 40 agility. Alright. Unlock the Canifis horse. And now I'm just going to go and get the graceful outfit outright. Get the 260 marks. Get that agility outfit and call it a day. It'd be about 14 to 15 hours or so. Shouldn't be too bad. Got a couple things to do along the way, but yep, that's the next goal. Priest and Peril completed. Access to Mauritania unlocked, baby. Alrighty, got Creature of Frankenstrain out the way while we're here. Now it's time to bite the bullet and just get the agility grind over with. I think the next clip is probably going to be once we hit the 260 marks, which is going to be a little while from now, but we'll get there. What the fuck? No way! I got the fucking pet! Dude, no way! What? What? Dude, no way. That's insane, dude. 60,000 XP agility. That's fucking nuts. Well, yes. Yes. Alright, this is the last lap. Finally. 260, we made it. That's it. That's it. It's done. It's done. Let's go. Full graceful unlocked. Never going back to Canifis again. Let's go. Alright, bar crawl done. Now I can smash my vials. Sweet. Lost tribe completed. Alright, bone crossbow unlocked. 35 mining. Pretty sick. Alright, that's officially the first Slayer task done. I just came down here to get the Lumber's task done of killing a cave bug, but that just so happened to be the task that I got from the guy in Canifis for getting that achievement diary task done, so yeah. Alright, Death to Dorgeshin complete. That was actually kind of annoying. The Sigmund fight got bugged like 3 times in a row. I had to keep going in and out. Whatever, it's over. Quest complete. Merlin's Crystal complete. Alright, Elemental Workshop 2 completed. 36 smithing. 34 crafting. Hey, Lost City quest completed. Up drum and staff. Vampire Slayer's done. Heyo, 41 mining. Rune pickaxe is unlocked. We did it! We did it! Heyo, 40 crafting. I think that's the yeah, ruby necklaces. We can make the Excite pendants now. Sweet! Alright, went ahead and made some jewelry, enchanted it. Now we got some rings of dueling, rings of recoil. Most importantly, the dig site pendants though, and games necklaces. Those are gonna be huge. Alright, Bon Voyage completed. Which means we can start doing birdhouse runs. Hey, that's all the easy tasks on Karamja. I didn't realize that. Awesome. Oh, finally. That thing took forever. Alright. Holy Grail done. 45 prayer. And 34 defense. Nice. 50 thieving. That unlocks the rogue's den. I might be coming back to blackjacking, but I sure as hell hope not. Fairy Tale Part 1 completed. Straight to 17 farming, goodness. Alright, we've done Fairy Tale Part 2 enough to be able to get the fairy rings. So that's cool. I'm just going to go to a few of them to get some diaries done. And then we'll move on. Heyo, giant door completed. That was a long ass quest. But it's done now. 25 farming from that. Hot damn. And 44 cooking. Golem complete. Range. 28 range. Alright. It's time to do some Slayer until we can get some 40 ranged. All for the clue scroll. We're out here. And that's the wrong building. And I'm an idiot. Alright. 18 Slayer. We can get Animal Magnetism done now. Get myself an Ava's, help with the range grind so I can finally get 40 range to do this medium clue, hopefully. Smiley face. Alright, Ectophile unlocked. Animal Magnetism complete. Now it's time to just get 40 range so I can finally try to get this medium clue done. Now we have 3,800 death runes from growing cats, so I don't think I'm going to be growing any more of those anytime soon. But now that means we can just rock the squirrel. Hey! That's the first Aspori seed. 40 range? Oh my god, I almost missed it. Okay. Alright, let's go finish this clue. Or try at least. Alright, we made it in here. Please be the casket. Oh, we found another clue. Oh, man. Actually, I think that's doable. Let's see. Another clue? No, please be doable. Okay, it's doable. Oh, we got the casket. Okay, I don't think I could have possibly had any more steps on that, so I think that was guaranteed anyways. But sick, we got the casket. Alright, this clue needs me to go to Ape Toll, so I think that means I'm going to do the entire Monkey Madness 1 quest so I can get this done. There it is. Nice. Alright, that's Monkey Madness 1 done, all for the sake of a hard clue. And the dragon skin, of course. Oh, we got the casket. That's so huge. Alright. Better bring the squirrel out for this, for good luck, of course. Here we go. Massive. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's some Fashionscape actually. That's my best in slot. Alright, now for the easies. Okay. I mean, it's a collection log. Ooh, Fashionscape. That's actually good. Those are actually really good. I can use those for God Wars Dungeon in 15 minutes when I go do that. Alright, kind of poop. And Ranger Boots. Man. I went through so much effort to get that medium clue. I sat there for hours getting 40 ranged. And then I had to go do another quest just to do the next step. All for 984 coins worth of runes. You know what? I'll take it. Oh my, there's no shot. There's no shot. Dude, there's no way. There's no way. That's my first hard clue. A Robin Hood hat in the first hard clue. Dude, there's no way. That's so cool. All right, back to doing birdhouse runs, and then I guess it's on to the Rogue's outfit. Oh my god, we got the last one. All right, 55 thieving. I'm out of here. Fuck this shit. That shit sucks. I don't know who loves doing that, but they gotta be some kind of psychopath. 3400, which means we can do teak birdhouses, which means I brought the wrong kind of log. First tree run coming in. I forget how much XP these things give. 467. That is a little underwhelming. That's fine. We got a lot to go. Alright, double casket. Let's see what we get. It's best in slot now. It's also best in slot. Smiley face. Already farming. Look at that. Blessed bone statuette. Let me look up what I can do with this. Okay, so apparently I can break them down for 125 blessed bone shards. Alright, that's exactly 1 hour of stealing valuables. That was about... let me look at this. It was about 76,000 XP an hour. Basically the same as Arty Knights, maybe a little bit more. Let's see how much money it was, though. Can I just use them on him? Yeah. Oh, 100k. Alright, so it seems like it's a little tiny bit better than Arty Knights, but it's also way more AFK. So, I'll be doing this till, I think, 85 thieving. And then I can thieve the elves in Prif after I do Song of the Elves. And then I'll do that till 91. And then from 91, I'll just do Pyramid Plunder until I get the Scepters. And, yeah. Anything good from these 2 easy clues? Let's see. Oh. New clog. And I think that's another new clog. Nothing really good, though. Oh, 69 thieving. Funny number, funny number. Alright, any cloggers? Any cloggers? No. Oh, that's actually good. I didn't have that. I needed it for one of the other clues. And now I'm wishing I didn't drop it. Oh well. Oh. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. I think that's best in slot range stuff now. Ooh. Ooh, we clogging. Oh, there's no way we got a page. It's so sick. Not a good page, but it's a page. More studded chaps tea? Huh? Black plate legs tea? We're clogging today. We're clogging today. Ooh, that's so sick. That's actually my best in slot, and it looks cool. Alright, quick little stat check. Got 50 attack, almost 40 strength. Well, you can see the numbers. Total level, 1071. Important levels are 70 thieving, coming up on 85 here soon, hopefully. Probably a few days, but not too bad. 75 thieving. We can get the gem stalls now. That's it. Alright, let's see what these 2 clues give me. Anything good? Black pickaxe. Might be for a clue at some point. I don't know. Alright, just some poop. Alright, time to turn in these valuables. Oh, that was 872k. Holy shit. 80 thieving. 50 farming. Having Toes and Nature Offer. I don't know what Nature Offerings are, but Having Toes. Alright, that's plenty of teleporting runes for now. 300 should last a while. At least until I do Guardians of the Rift. 50 100. Which means I unlocked Eclectic Implings, so I can try to farm medium clues whenever I feel like it. Ooh! 56 farm, and now I can grow Quarms. Already Herb Lore. Which means I can clean Irrits. Can't do anything with them yet, but went ahead and started a Herb Lore tab as well, just to keep it a little bit more organized, keep it out of the farming tab. It is going to look a lot more organized later on once I have a higher Herb Lore level, I promise. But this is what we got for now. Alright, I think that's the last batch of keys I have to steal here. About 20 keys per hour to do this. And I get about 90,000 XP per hour. We're only 130,000 away, so that should be more than enough. I got a ton of easy clues along the way. These should be the last 2 that I open, at least for now. Went ahead and cleared up some space. Alright, let's see what we get. Ooh, oh! A master clue from an easy clue? Huh? And a new Armadillo page. Pretty cool. Next. Nothing. Poop. Alright, that is the quest complete. Oh, it's done. Alright. 85 thieving, which means we can pickpocket elves for some spare crystals. Crystal shards once we get to Song of the Elves being done. And also try to pickpocket that Eternal Teleport Seed, which would be really useful. I'm just going to go ahead and cast these in while I'm here. Alright, an extra 628k, which gives us... 3.787 mil. Ooh. Alright, now that the Thieving Grind is done, I'm gonna go straight to Guardians of the Rift, get a lot of runes, but mainly I'm just gonna try to get the Ring of Elements for the free teleports. But it'll also give us a bunch of free runes for the Mage Training Arena, which I'm gonna be doing right after that. I'm just gonna get all these big grinds out of the way, and then we'll move on to some more quests. Alright, that's the Arceus Spellbook unlocked right there. Not that I want it at the moment, but still, that's cool. Alright, Ascent of Arceus completed. Temple of the Eye completed. That was a bunch of free rune crafting XP too. From level 12 to 27 in the span of 10 minutes. That's not too bad. Now I got about 30 hours of Guardians of the Rift to get through. And then I'll be free to another grind. 30 rune crafting. Now, every single time I have to repair this pouch, or all the pouches in general, I don't have lunars to cast the Talk to NPC spell to make it easy. Which means I gotta go all the way to Edgeville, and then into the Abyss and talk to the dude manually. Every single time. But it'd only be like once every hour or so, maybe a little bit more often. That's all the pouches repaired. A little bit of a painful run, quite literally, but got it done. Didn't really take all that long. Probably gonna have to do that a lot. Maybe there's a faster way to get here, I don't know. We'll see. Looks like going to recharge the pouches actually won't impede the XP per hour at all. At least for the most part. It will slightly, because I do miss out on one trip to crafting runes. But, yeah, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. Also, I could use the Ring of Duelings to get there a little bit faster from the Ferox Enclave. But I would rather not waste Ring of Dueling charges just to repair some pouches. I mean, I'm going to have to be doing it a lot, so That's gonna be ripping through the Rings of Dueling, and I don't want to do that. Hell yeah. 50 rune crafting. Alright, I got 44 pulls on this thing. I better get the next pouch. We'll see. Yes! Let's go. Oh my, no way! Out of all the rare items, that's not the one I wanted to see, you know? But that is insane. I got the blue dye on the collection log before the pearls. And we got the giant pouch. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, we got the pet! What? There's no fucking shot. There is no way. What? I mean, mind you, it is probably one of the ugliest pets in the game. But that's 2 pets at 7 days played on the account. 2 skilling pets, mind you. What the fuck? Alright, that hard clue needs me to go to Crandor Island for a dig spot. But I haven't done Dragon Slayer 1 yet, and I haven't even done it enough to, you know, get the island unlocked. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do Dragon Slayer 1 and get it out of the way. And we'll see if we can do the hard clue. Yeah! Elvar's dead. Dragon Slayer 1 complete! Let's go. Well, that's the rune plate body unlocked. Kinda looking a bit like a dork right now, especially with this rune longsword, so I'm just gonna take the time to safe spot those guys in that little cave down there. I forget what it's called, but you'll see it in a second. I'm just gonna go ahead and safe spot them and try to get myself a rune scimitar. That'll definitely help with getting my attack up to being able to use the dragon one. Kinda crazy that I got a dragon scimitar before the rune, but anyways, let's go. Alright, I figured out what it's called. It's the Arania Altar. The Arania Altar. Down here, or beneath West Ardone, this place right here. Gonna go right down in here and safe spot a Zamorak Warrior. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. It's 1 in 50 drop. I might have just used all my RNG on the pet, so I might be here till like 200 KC. We'll see. Can we get lucky on KC number 1? No! Why would we? Alright, well that's a 1 in 25. As long as it's not the Adamant Longsword, I won't be upset about it. The Adamant Longsword is also a 1 in 50, and that would be a little sad. Dude! You've gotta be... I literally... Oh, that was literally the next kill. After I said anything but the Adamant Longsword, man. Oh, fuck, dude. Dude, there's no shot. It's back-to-back Adamant Longswords. What? Dude. Dude, come on, man. Another rune dagger? At least it's not an Adamant Longsword, right? Right. Another Adamant Longsword to be added to the collection. We got it! We got it! What KC was that? 51. Only 1 over the drop rate. That's not too bad. Let's go! Rune Simi unlocked. Alright, let's go ahead and buy the rune plate legs. And we'll get the green D'hide Van Braces while we're here too. Just to finish out the rune set. Looking good, looking good. Now we're styling. Holy shit, we did it. Possibly the longest fight I've ever had with a Saradomin Wizard. Probably like a 3-minute long fight, but we did it. We gotta go kill another one. Ugh. Okay. Alright, so after looking into it, the Ring of Elements doesn't really seem all that worth it. I don't think I'll be using any of those teleports all that much. So I'm just going to save my Abyssal Pearls for the rune crafting outfit so I can get plus 60% runes at some point in the future. But I'm not going to get the entire outfit in one go. I'm just going to get enough runes to unlock Bones to Peaches and Infinity Boots, which is about 565 Law runes, 1,534 Natures, and 1,296 Cosmics. So I'm going to be here up until that point. Another intricate pouch. Okay, what do we get from these? Bloods. Dragon Med Helm. Oh, baby. That's it. That's all the runes I need for, what you call it? For Mage Training Arena. Alright, time to get this over with. From the wiki, it looks like it's gonna take a little under 4 hours, but knowing me, it'll probably take a little bit over. So, yeah, let's get this done. I forgot to mention, obviously, this is probably gonna get us some magic levels, which we kind of desperately need. Well, we need a lot of levels at the moment, so this should give us a little jump start. We're at 53 to start, so I mean, I guess we'll see what we get to at the end. Alright, the telekinetic room is done. I don't even know how long that took, but I should have mentioned, we need 320 telekinetic, 320 graveyard, 3,200 enchantment, and 420 alchemist total. So, I think the telekinetic room is probably the most annoying one, so I got that out of the way. Now we just got the other 3 to do. Hey, that's 1,200 total level. Not that that matters. Alright, graveyard room completed. 60 magic. Alright, that's alchemy room done. I almost had it all done in one sitting, but had some real life stuff to deal with for a sec, so that's 421. That's 1 extra point. Alright, on to the enchanter's room, last room. Alright. It's 3,200 enchantment points. That's the last of it. Let's see. How long did that take? Looks like that took, yeah, a little over 4 hours. 4 hours, 10 minutes, so pretty spot on with the wiki. Time to get the rewards. Let's get Bones to Peaches. And the Infinity Boots. Alright. I'm not gonna get the Master Wand at the moment. I just don't care enough to have it. The Ancient Staff and the Aram Staff and Dragon Hunter Wand, all of that are good enough. Or all of those are good enough. If I ever get the Kodai, then I'll definitely be coming back for the Master Wand. But for now, this is all we need. So now, we can do Bones to Peaches, which I won't be using anytime soon, but it'll be nice for the future. And we got Infinity Boots, which is best in slot for a long, long time. Now I'm gonna go to Tithe Farm and get up to 65 farming. I'm gonna try to get the anti-weed and the seed box. But if I'm not 65 by the time I get those 2, then I'll be staying there until I get the straw hat. Alright, that's the first 100 to be deposited. Boom! 21,000 XP, that's huge. Oh my god! 59 farming. And now grow white berries. Very cool. Alright, we got 35 points now. I'm just going to go ahead and take a look at what the rewards are again and how much they cost. So I'm looking for the auto weed, which is 35. I'll be able to get that really soon. Oh wait, no, it's 50. I have 35. I'm stupid. Okay, so yeah, I need 50 points as well as 200, so 300 total. What we're looking for. All right, first time harvesting the hardwood trees. 7.2 thousand XP. 7.2 thousand XP, 7.2 thousand XP, 60 farming. Now we can grow yew trees. Very cool, very cool. I forgot to bring money because I'm a fucking idiot. Yahoo! Alright, XP drop number 2. Bang! XP drop number 3. Bang! Shaboom! No level. But 350 points, which means we get the fancy schmancy rewards. Oh, the straw hat is 75 points. I did my math wrong. That's painful. Well, we'll get the auto weed. We'll get the seed box. We need another 25 points for the straw hat, so that means one more run. Alright, surely this is the one. Lucky number 12. 66 farming. I don't even know what a camphor tree is. I've never even seen that. Camphor tree. Alright. Now let's get the straw hat. There we go. Alright, I think I have to activate this. Alright, now it's activated. Okay. No more weeds ever again. Alright. That's the first Hespori seed in there. That's pretty cool. I don't think I'm gonna be able to fight it anytime soon though. I think I need at least like base 60 stats before I even try it, but alright, let's get our first medium contract. What are we gonna get? A yew tree. Do I even have any yew seeds? I don't think I do. Nope, I don't have a single yew tree. Oh boy. Well, looks like we're giving up on it immediately. A willow tree, that's more like it. Watermelons! Finally, a medium contract that I can do. Alright, so I'm not sure if anyone's aware of this, but with Runelight, the quest helper on Runelight, normally it shows every quest, but I figured out it has this little filter for show meets requirements. And now it only shows all the quests that I'm actually able to do, which is really cool. So I'm just gonna go ahead and bust all these out. Probably all these mini quests as well, and all the diaries that I am able to do. So this might take a couple days, but here we go. Alright, another slice of ham completed. Do I get any levels from that? Nope, absolutely not. That's alright. Alright, that's 50 mining, which means that we have the mining requirement for Heroes Quest. Now I'm just gonna go cook all that really bad food down in the Rogue's Den. Just get my cooking level up to 53. Hopefully I have enough to get to 53. I think I do. Alright, 53 cooking. That means we can do Heroes Quest. Hopefully we can find another player to help us out with the other half of it. A big shout out to Maximus the Sixth in the clan chat. Coming in clutch, giving me the miscellaneous key for the quest. Oh, that's so nice. Maximus coming in clutch again. Apparently there's a damn candlestick I needed too. Oh boy, it's done, finally. Yahoo! Ice gloves! This is gonna be really big for smithing. I'm not even done with the motherfucking quest yet. And this dude Maximus just got a damn visage. He got a new collection log item, visage! That's fucking karma right there, baby. Alright. Heroes quest completed. 38 smithing. 42 herb lore. Those are only 2 levels we got, but 1225 total level. Alright, Taibo One-Eye Trio completed. Now I think I have to go talk to the other guy. Alright, so I just had to talk to these 3 guys in these rooms right here. And now I can actually catch Corompons. We actually got a good bit of XP. No levels, but a bunch of free XP. Alright, Sleeping Giants complete. 40 smithing, which means we can move on to Family Crest. And then we can get cooking gauntlets, goldsmith gauntlets. Number 1. Ayo, piece number 2. Ayo, number 3. Yes. Yes, we're done. Alright, that's the last piece we needed. We can finally fish in peace. I think we talked to this person right here. Yeah. That's all 4. Very cool. Alright. Alright. Here we go. And we be lucky. 15 iron arrows. That's big. That's big. 7 sardines and 3 chaos runes. That's huge. It's massive. Those would be nice if I didn't already buy them. Okay, a blessing. That's actually huge. It's the first blessing. So let's get Family Crest out of the way. And let's get those gauntlets. Yes, Family Crest completed. Nice. There we are. Cooking gauntlets. Now we can cook stuff. Actually, I need to do the Easy Diary to cook stuff in Hosidius for the extra chance of not burning stuff, but also want to do the Family Pest so I can get the Goldsmith Gauntlets at the same time. So let's go ahead and get that done too. Okay, 500k down the drain, but now we can get both gauntlets at the same time. And there we are, Goldsmith Gauntlets. That'll be nice for some smithing XP later on. But time to move on to the Karen Diary so we can cook stuff. Is the Karen Easy Diary done? Then now we can cook in this little building way over here. And it gives us a higher chance of not burning things, which is very, very important. Also, we're starting this little cooking expedition at 53 cooking. Okay, the last of the Corompons coming up. That's it. That's all of them. Okay. Burned a good bit of food, but got a lot of food to push us through a lot of the early games. So, Below Ice Mountain completed. Okay, big chompy bird hunting complete. Alright, Cold War completed. Corsair Curse completed. The bastard was faking it. Okay, Death Plateau completed. Which means we can get some climbing boots now. Holy shit, that was a lot of XP. Well, Death on the Isle complete. Eagle's Peak completed. Okay, At First Light completed. Did I get a hunter level from that? I did, 5300. And now trap some Chinchompas. And Nakra's Lament completed. Which means we get the Camulet, so we can teleport over here now. Oh, we got 51 mining too. Very nice. We also have some camel dung in the bank to help charge this thing up. So that'll be helpful too. Twilight's Promise completed. Now we can finally teleport to Fortis. Civitas Illa Fortis. And then we can use the Quetzals too. Troll Stronghold completed. Watchtower quest complete. Now we can just teleport to the Watchtower, and we got a bunch of bonus magic XP. But most importantly, with that magic level, we can go in the Wizards Guild and buy ourselves some Mystic, some new best in slot mage gear instead of some of this, some of the goofy stuff we've been wearing. So we're in. Let's trade the wizard, magic hat, top, bottom, and the gloves. Oh, I didn't have enough coins. Hang on. We'll be back for more. Okay, now we got the top. Look at that. We're balling. Hang on. Alright, now we're balling. Look at that. Look at that. Actually, we need the mage cape, don't we? That'll come soon enough. Alright, Edgar's Ruse completed. Some free Herblore XP. 45 Herblore. We can make super attacks now. Oh, also forgot to mention that unlocked the Trollheim teleport. So, that's pretty good. Not going to be using it anytime soon, but I will be using it a lot, especially for God Wars early on, until I get the Better Gommel's Hilt. Ethically acquired antiques completed. Completed the Easy Varrock diary on accident, trying to make some mud runes, and I made some earth runes on accident, but yeah. 2500 Herblore XP, 46 Herblore. Unlocked nothing, but hey, that's another level, and we got the Varrock armor, which is good for mining. There's the mud runes we needed. Eyes of Gluffrey completed. I think this crystal seed is, yep, crystal saw seed. So that'll be useful for construction at some point. On to the next one. Forsaken Tower completed. Tale of the Righteous complete. That's the last memoir page we need. Very cool. Okay. Underground Pass completed. Now we got the Ivan Staff. Best in slot magic weapon for a good little while. I'm gonna go ahead and go upgrade this thing because I'm definitely gonna be using this for a good bit. Alright, staff is officially upgraded. 2500 charges. New best in slot magic weapon. Fremenic Trials completed. 48 defense, 54 crafting. Very nice, very nice. There we go. Fremenic Isles completed. I don't think 40 construction though. Pretty cool. I can't wear this yet. I need 55 defense. But it's good to have for now. Garden of Death completed. That was a pretty quick quest and a bunch of XP for it too. What the fuck? A long bone from the... Really? What are the odds of that? Okay, so apparently that's a 1 in 400 drop from that Headless Beast. That's absolutely insane that I got that. Okay, I could do this quest 400 times over and that's the only time that's gonna happen. Is basically what that means. That's just fucking crazy. Getting a head quest completed. Garden of Tranquility completed. And in the sand complete. 55 crafting. Enlightened Journey completed. Haunted Mine completed. 48 strength. Oh my god. I may or may not have died to a minecart about 2 game ticks after I killed the little guy down there. But we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. Or from the Deep completed. Ixthlorin's Little Helper completed. Alright, contact completed. Which means we get the Karis. Imp catcher completed. Man, that was a really hard quest. In search of the Myrek quest completed. In aid of the Myrek completed. Darkness of Hollow Vale completed. Which means we get to read this 3 times and it's all going into herb lore. 2000 XP to herb lore. And again. And one more time. Oh yeah. 47 herb lore. Which unlocks absolutely nothing. Hell yeah. Meet and greet completed. Mountain Daughter completed. Heyo. Now we can use a dragon axe if we ever get one. While hacking some light jungle for some favor. Oh shit, it's a gout tuba! The gout tuba! We did it! Holy shit, we got one! That didn't even take that long. Alright. Who do I trade with? It's one of these people. Shiloh Village completed. We made it into Shiloh Village for the first time. Now we can mine those gem rocks and get some trading sticks pretty easily. And that'll help out with the diary. Man, a dupe page. Oh man. I don't even have that many pages. I only have like 3 or 4 pages right now. Okay, we got the red topaz machete. I think that's the hardest medium task to do in Karamja, so now I just gotta get this favor up to 100% so we can do another quest, and then I can chop down the mahogany trees and teak trees for the rest of the diaries that have something to do with the favor, and then that's the last I'll be doing the favor. Alright, 100% Taibo favor. I'm gonna bust in here, get one of these axes. Oh, I need trading sticks. Okay, that's a lot of medium tasks done, but that's all we need. And now we can move on to the Arms Big Adventure or something like that. Yeah, my Arms Big Adventure. And yeah, let's keep it moving. Alright, these are the first prayer potions being made on the account. I don't know why I waited so long to make these. They would have been so useful for some of the quests that I've done already. But yeah, first prayer potions coming in. Oh, that's a lot of XP. My Arms Big Adventure completed. Yahoo! Well, that was fast. Olaf's quest completed. I'm gonna start with the beginner. Wow. I've seen worse though, surprisingly. Okay. Now that's some fashionscape right there. Okay, look at that. Land of the Goblins completed. Zanik. Ooh, funny number farming. One small favor completed. Okay. That was a pain in the ass, but we got these antique lamps that are gonna give a ton of XP. 50 herb lore, and we're gonna do it again. Bang! 51 herb lore. That is huge. That's a ton of XP. Tale of Two Cats completed. Rat catchers completed. 60 rune crafting. Temple of Ikov completed. What range do I get to? 44 range. That's not too bad. 52 fletching. We can make broad arrows. Cool. Throne of Miscellanea completed. Alright. Now we can manage Miscellanea and get some free herbs and some free wood for construction, but I think I'm gonna save all my money for now and manually chop the logs and use that for construction. Maybe once we get some more cash in the future from Corrupted Gauntlet or something, we'll use this. Tower of Life completed. 43 construction. And now we can actually use all these little symbol of lives down here for the secondaries for Herb Lore, which is going to be really useful. Troll Romance completed. Wanted Quest completed. What Lies Below completed. And now we got the Beacon Ring, which is, I think it's best in slot for magic. Zogre Flesh Eaters completed. Crying Times completed. Regicide completed. 62 agility, and now, 1325 total level 2 on top of that. But now we don't have to go through the underground pass anymore. We can just take the charter from Catherby straight over here to Port Tyrus, and then we can run this way and do anything over here that we want to. Roving Elves completed. Went ahead and got the bow because I'm gonna need it for the diary. Did that give us a... No, it almost gave us a strength level. But I'm gonna be getting the Crystal Shield as well at some point because it is a very good shield to have for ranging. Alright, Dwarf section of Recipe for Disaster completed. Evil Dave section of Recipe for Disaster completed. Lumber's Guide for Recipe Disaster completed. King of Awawegi section completed. The Apatol Teleport spell. Nice. Pirate Pete section completed. Jubbly section completed. Goblin section completed. 60 mining. We just hit 104 gold nuggets. A sane person, a rational person, will go ahead and buy the upper floor right here, especially when you have the mining level for it, but I am not that, so I'm gonna get a gem bag instead. So, new collection log, gem bag. That's gonna be awesome for a Slayer. The reason I was mining was to get 52 mining for Legends Quest, and then I was gonna get smithing after that. I was hoping to get some more ores than what I have, but this should be good enough to get some steel, as well as a lot of gold with the goldsmith gauntlets, so hopefully that'll get us to 50 smithing, enough for Legends Quest, and then it's off to Desert Treasure 1 after that. And then after that it's Recipe for Disaster. And then I think it's on to the PVM grind for some combat stats. Alright, let's put all the money in. Let's get to work. That's 50 smithing. I think that's exactly what we needed for Legends Quest. Yep, 50 smithing. Cool. Alright, let's move on. And we completed Legends Quest. Let's go. On to Desert Treasure 1. And with those herb lore levels, we actually unlocked super strengths. I think those are really the only... Yeah, that's really the only useful potion I unlocked from that. But I can actually use the Limpert roots in the bank now. Nice. Hey yo. Desert Treasure 1 completed. Ancient Magics unlocked. Ancient Staff acquired. Holy shit. Oh, it's done. Let's go. Oh, that's so awesome. Barrows gloves. Unlocked. Ooh, there they are. Oh. Alright, these are the best in slot gloves for, I mean, for a long time. So that's going to be absolutely huge. But now that these big quests are done, I'm just going to go ahead and get the rest of these done. I don't think I can do Beneath Cursed Sands or Kingdom Divided. Can I do this one? Yeah, I can probably do this one. I'm going to do all the other quests I can do with my stats. Some of the mini quests, some of the diaries that I can do. And then we'll see where we go from there. But probably some combat stat training. Maybe get some Void while doing that. But yeah. Between a Rock completed. Fairy Tale 2 completed. Now that we have the Herblore level for it. Alright, Swan Song completed. Good amount of fishing XP, magic XP, prayer XP, and free coins. Of course, we can fish some monkfish now if we wanted to, from 47 to 49 prayer. So, funny number of fishing. Very nice. I don't think I'm ever going to be fishing any monkfish, but it's an option now. Yeah, with that quest, I think that's all the actual quests that I'm qualified for. All the quests I have the levels for, and all the quests that I'm actually able to do with my combat stats. So that means it's on to the mini quests and the diaries that I'm able to do. And then I think I'm on to Slayer. Yeah. And that's Major Arena 1 completed. We now have the God Cape. We won't be able to do Major Arena 2 until we have some higher magic stats and combat stats, but these basic mage capes will do for now. Slugman is completed, which means that we can get proselyte armor, and that's going to be best in slot prayer bonus for Slayer for a good long while, actually for just about forever. We're just going to move on to the diaries now and get as much of those done as we can. But these are our stats at the moment. With 11 days, 6 hours played, and 1364 total level. But yeah, we have 144 out of 178 quests completed, so that's not bad at all. Love scrolling through that and seeing all that green. That's amazing to see. But with that said, that's all the mini quests and quests done for now. And then after the diaries, it's on to Slayer. Oh shit! Oh shit! We got it! We're out of here. Myth grapple, baby. Hell yeah! Time to do the diary. Alright, that's the medium Varrock diary completed. Go ahead and go get my reward. Put that on Herblore. Cool, 7,500 XP. Most importantly, I want to change this to Grand Exchange. Now this is my closest teleport to a bank. Very, very quick. Love that. Easy Desert Diary completed. I think I'm going to go ahead and do the medium one as well before I go ahead and redeem everything. Alright, that's the last of the Desert Medium Diary done. I'm just going to go ahead and go claim both rewards. Alright, let's claim our rewards. There we go. Alright, now we can teleport to Nardo once per day with that. But we also got some lamps for Herblore. 2,500 XP. 7,500 XP. Very nice. Another 2,500 XP for Herblore. And we got the Falador Shield 1. Alright, that's the Fremennik Easy Diary done. I'm gonna go claim the reward. Alright, we got the Fremennik boots and another 25. Another 2,500 Herblore XP. Alright, that's the Kandarin Easy Diary done. Again, with this one, I am able to do the medium diary, so I'll go ahead and do the medium one too. Alright, that's both the easy and the medium diary completed. Go ahead and get both of these XP lamps. Nice. $61 herb lore. Alright, that's the medium task for Karanja done. Cool. Which means that we can go in the gem mine in Shiloh Village if we ever need to. I don't think I ever will need to. But I'll probably end up teleporting there a lot for Slayer once I get the hard diary done, but that's about it. Alright, Karanja gloves too. Bada bing bada boom. Another 5,000 XP. Alright, that's the easy diary done. Easy enough. Alright. Some more herblore XP. Alright, we got the basic Chompy Bird hat. And that gets the easy Western Provinces diary done. Now we gotta go to Gnome Stronghold and get our little lamp. Alright. There's our little banner. Get the little lamp. Cool. Alright. That's the medium Ardone diary done. Alright. Here's the Artie cloak too. And some more herblore XP. Alright. That's the medium Karen and Kebos diary completed. So this is actually going to help with catching multiple fish at the same time. Very rare chance, but it is there. And we can actually get the Crab Claw Isle for free now, which I want to be doing for any crab tasks that I get, which I have right now. And boom. 62 herblore. Alright, that's the easy Mauritania. Alright. Time to move on to Slayer. Funny number magic just from teleporting to... Alright, that's 9 tasks in a row. Every 10th task, I'm gonna do a task from Cristelia in Edgeville, which is a Wilderness Slayer task, because that gives the most Slayer points per task. So, yeah, every 10th task, that's where we're going. 93 hill giants. Alright, let's get to it. Oh, damn, I forgot. Okay. A Laren's key? Ain't no way. What are the odds of that? Hang on. That is a 1 in 352 drop. Alright, that's the second wilderness task done. 115 Earth Warriors, but I managed to get 2 Laren's keys, which is kind of crazy. With those odds, I shouldn't have even gotten 1. But we got 2, and I'm gonna go ahead and go open both. See if we can get lucky. Runite ore, okay. Pole ore. You know what? I wouldn't really count that as lucky. But what do I know? Alright, that's task number 3 done. Hellhounds. Oh shit. I'm sitting here eating cereal and we got a heart clue. Sweet. Ooh, a Laren's key. Alright, time to see if we're lucky. 450 coal, I've been naughty. Ayo, 40 Slayer. I got basilisks, which are fucking useless until 60 Slayer where we get Basilisk Knights, but... Oh, let's fucking go. Finally got 60 attack and I can use my D-skim that I unlocked like 2 weeks ago. Okay! MSV, that's huge. We didn't have one of those yet. 69 combat. Alright, 96 Hellhounds finally done. That took hours, a good bit of food, but we got a good bit of XP, 11,000 Slayer XP from that, and wilderness tasks and regular tasks don't share the same streaks. So, 94 spiders. That's actually a good one. That's gonna be really fast. Alright, that took less than 10 minutes. But we got 25 points. Total is 63. Wowzers. But, yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot more wilderness slayer. Hopefully we get a lot of easy tasks like this, so we can just point farm like crazy. As far as everything that we need with the slayer points, mainly we're looking for the herb sack and rune pouch for now. But we really need to unlock all these quality of life things. Ring bling, the slayer helmet, broader fletching. Let's see. Superiors will be very good. That's probably going to be one of the first things I get. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and unlock superiors now. Get that. These two things are the biggest thing that I need right now. Maybe somewhere down the line we'll get some of the cosmetics, but we'll probably have enough slayer points at that point for it to not matter. So, yeah. Let's get back to the skeletons. Alright, that's the skeletons task completed. Got a slayer enchantment for the slayer staff, which I don't know if I'm ever going to be using. And then we got a beginner clue. Alright, that's the chaos druid task done. Got 44 slayer on the last kill too. We got 7 wilderness tasks done. We're up to 70.45 combat now. 96 mammoths. Alright, that's a doable task. I think I'm gonna stop doing updates on every last little thing that I do at this point. I don't think you guys need to see every single task that I get and every single task that I complete. Let's get to it. Let's see what we got. Nothing great. Wow. Basically identical to the last one. That's impressive. Alright, on to the mediums. Oof. These are painful. Oh my, these are really, really painful. Okay, it's a new page. It's a new god page. What the fuck? Rune square shield. What are the odds of that? Oh my, is that a rare drop table? Oh my god, that was a rare drop table drop. That's insane. That's a 1 in 4,096 drop. What the fuck is going on with this task? Got another medium clue and another piece of rune from the rare drop table. 1 in 2.7 thousand. Got our max stack of 2 medium clues again from these mammoths. Go ahead and see if we get lucky. Bada bing. Bada boom. Okay. Okay. Double clog. I'll take that. Alright. Maybe we'll get lucky on this one. Okay. That's the 10th wilderness task completed. Which means we get a whopping 125 points for free. Which gives us a total of 208. Our combat level 71, so we're kind of moving up. I'm not sure if we're going to get another 10 wilderness tasks done before we hit 75. But, honestly been pretty relaxing. I haven't gotten PK'd yet. Once I get strength to 65, I'll be switching over to attack again so I can get 65 attack. So we can get that total of 130 combined. So we can try to get the Dragon Defender. 48 Slayer. Which means we're officially qualified to do the moons, but we're not doing that yet. 50 Slayer. We unlock blood builds. That's actually, I think that's the first semi-useful thing that we've unlocked so far through Slayer. Oh shit, we hit 65 strength. I didn't even notice. Well, I guess it's time to start training attack. Fuck it, I'm opening these caskets. 2 staffs of fire. Nice, it's big. 31 body runes and 29 water runes. Massive. Okay, that's 2 cloggers. Take that. Another clogger. That's actually sick. I fucking love bucket helmets. Hell yeah. Oh. 60 HP. I made it. That's 75 combat. I can finally do some Conar's point boosting if I wanted to. I'm gonna need to make some cannonballs before I want to do that though. Ooh. Those rune arrows were a 1 in 8,000 drop. Oh, 60 smithing. Now I can make the dragon square shield. Alright, finally have enough for the double ammo mold. Oh my god, that's so sick. Look at this shit. Be Hesperia attempt number 1. Looking like an absolute giga chad walking in here right now. I could have some better potions, but that'll be alright. Alright. There it is. First Hespori kill. 2.5 minutes. Probably the longest Hespori kill of my life, but alright. Add a seed and Ranar seeds. Yes, dude, yes. And any luck? No, and wow. Massive. Uh-huh. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and give Crazy Archaeologist a go here. I think this is a good enough setup for it. Not really risking anything important if I die. Other than some death runes and prayer potions. But really want to get those rune crossbows out of the way. Maybe a shard if we get lucky. Doubt it though. First KC, never lucky. Longbone? You've gotta be fucking me. There's no way, dude. This is the one, this is the one. Alright. Last kill of the trip. Can we get lucky? Nope. Well, that was the one to be on drop rate for the crossbows. Surely lucky number 30. Surely. Hey, let's fucking go. Rune crossbows and a hard clue in the same kill. That's so sick. We're done. 32. That's so beautiful. Alright. Task number 30 completed. Means we have 458 Slayer points. I've been canceling and blocking some things, so I'm not perfect about saving all points. But that's still a good bit of Slayer points. Halfway to 65 attack. Pretty good. I'm definitely not doing another 10 before I hit 65 and 65. But that's alright. I've been having a good time doing Wilderness Slayer. Alright, this is gonna be the last Wilderness task. I like the Hill Giants task. They go pretty fast and they're pretty good XP. So, let me just put these away. But this task should definitely get us to 65 and 65. And then we can go for the Defender. And whenever I'm getting the Defender, I'm gonna be training defense. And I'll at least be able to equip the Natives Not Helm. But probably not the Defender, because you need 60 defense for the Defender. Alright, 65 attack. That means we're qualified to go into the Warriors Guild and try to get that Dragon Defender. And I am definitely going to go there as soon as I possibly can. I'm not even going to finish this task. Alright, we're in. Okay, and apparently that's a hard task in the Falador area. I wasn't even aware, but now I gotta go to that magical animator with, I'm gonna be doing it against the adamant ones. And, whip out the Barrows gloves too. Yeah, we're gonna be going in there looking like a beast. Oh yeah. Each adamant one gives 30 warrior guild tokens, just right there. And once I hit 2,000 tokens, I'll start the grind. Alright, time to give her a go. That's 55 defense. Now I can use the Nature's Knot helm. I guess I'll go pick that up after this run, once I run out of food. Oh, there's the first one. Let's go. I think that was a little under drop rate. There's a little bit. Oh, I look like a beast now. The Nature's Knot helm. There it is! Oh my god, holy shit, it's real. Holy fuck. Only had to kill 140 to get that one. Oh my god. Ooh, 70 fishing. It's also 1450 total. Got 7 clues. Can we get lucky? Nope. 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 Ooh. Fashionscape. Okay. And a new page. I'll take those. I'll take those. Ooh, Steel Defender. That was really quick. Ooh, Black Defender. These have been going quick now. Ooh, Mithril Defender. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We're definitely still a little dry on these. Alright, Dragon Battle Axe acquired. I'm also going to go ahead and get the Dragon Dagger from Zanaris. It's not going to be poisoned yet, but it's still going to be a good spec weapon. Ooh, another Defender. Let's fucking go. We're rolling in now. Oh, I didn't think it was going to happen, but 60 defense. I didn't think I was going to get it before getting the Dragon Defender, but now I can actually wear the Dragon Defender once I get it. I am going to go ahead and get Strength straight up to 70. Oh, Rune Defender. Oh my god, no way! That was so early, dude. Got absolutely spooned for the Dragon Defender. That was like, I don't even know how many KC. That's insane. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, that was 15 KC for the Dragon Defender. That's crazy. Alright. Officially have a cannon. And I don't need that stupid regular ammo mode because I got the good one. Alright. That's a new PB. By like 10 seconds, but PB's a PB. Oh yeah, this is way faster range XP than damn bone crossbow. Alright, that's the first Konar task done. Gave us 90 points for 10 tasks completed. Not as many points as a Slayer task for 10 points, but a lot more safe. I can actually feel comfortable using my cannon for some range levels now. And once I hit about 50 range, once I can use my MSB, then I'll go over to Barbarian Assault and get myself a fighter torso. Heyo! First Brimstone key. Oh, 63 herb lore. Super restore potions, that's big. 56 Slayer, which unlocks warped creatures, which means I can try to get the warped scepter once I unlock everything I need to unlock to actually be able to go and kill him. But I think the warp scepter is better than Ivan's staff as far as DPS is concerned, so that's pretty big. That's a pretty big Slayer level. Hey, that's 80 combat. Not that that really matters at all, but all right, that's task number 20 completed. That's the first superior right there. These have a much smaller chance of giving anything that I actually want, but hey, that's the first superior I've ever seen on this account. What do we get? What do we get? Nothing. What? Dark Mystic gloves? Aren't these rare? 1 in 512. Well, that's a Slayer level. One more level, and then Black Mask. Hey, Gavin didn't say no. What? The shield left half? Are you kidding me? That's crazy. That's... Dude, what are the odds of that? What? There's no way. 1 in 131,000 from these things. There's no shot. Alright. That's all the bones I have in the bank in general. Up to 54 prayer from 49. Ooh! I didn't even realize that was coming. 58 Slayer. I didn't even realize. I just hit 50 range. We can go do Barbarian Assault now. That's 40 tasks in a row, which means we have 788 points total. I'm going to go ahead and unlock Broader Fletching, as well as Ring Bling. So I can teleport to these places a little bit easier. Anything else I feel like getting right now? Go ahead and get these. They're cheap and easy. We'll always have it. So we have 318 left. So I think that's all we're gonna get for now. Yeah. The one thing I actually have to grind for, man. Fuck. God damn it. That's sick. Oh, this is such a huge unlock, actually. This is our best in slot strength top up until Bando's chest plate and better. I mean, I guess we could get the Blood Moon outfit, but I think this is literally the exact same strength bonus as Blood Moon. I might be wrong. Oh yeah, that's a PB right there. I could feel it. 123, that's almost by a minute. Ah, never lucky. Alright, here we go. Gotta start with... Okay! Okay, let's go. Yeah. Hey, that's the clog. I thought it was the black plate body. Okay. Nothing. Okay, it's a clog. Oh! No! Let's go, dude. That's so sick. Now that I got those quests done, I can go in here and try to get a black mask from these cave horrors for Slayer. It'd be pretty big. 134 Dagonoth in the lighthouse, that's perfect. Ooh, that's 50 tasks completed, which gives us an extra 270 points, giving us a total of 588. So I'm gonna go unlock the Slayer helmet now. Alright, that's the Slayer helmet unlocked. I think it's time to go try to get a black mask now. Oh! There's no fucking shot! That's 75 KC black mask. Let's go, dude. Let's fucking go. There it is. That's the Slayer helmet. Oh, that's so amazing. Alright, so now I want to imbue it, which means I need to go to Nightmare Zone and get a bunch of points. But that's okay, because I've been wanting some combat levels for Huey, and this is going to line up perfectly. Historia number 4. See if we can get lucky today. Nope. Alright, I got 4 more clues. Let's see if we get lucky today. Nothing, 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 nothing. Oh well. Oh, let's go. I didn't think I was gonna get it this inventory. I thought I was gonna run out. I have 158 absorption uses left. 156 is counting down. I didn't think I was gonna get it this run, but that's 70 defense and 85 combat. We're going to Huey right after this. Let's go. We finally made it here. Probably don't have the best gear to be doing this, but I have probably the exact bare minimum to be doing this. I do have some people in my clan chat that are going to be doing this with me, so I'm not going to be soloing it. But every single drop that we can get here is useful for the account. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing this a lot, especially because I want the prayer XP from it and the Ranar's seeds and Dragon Hunter wand. Just about everything you can get here I want. Honestly, the main thing I'm looking for here, though, are a bunch of Sunfire Splinters, at least off the start. That way I can start training prayer with all the bone shards that I have. Let's fucking go. Some air orbs. I'll take it. Sunfire Splinters, let's go. Exactly what I was looking for. What, the world's got a shitload of people on it? Soil pages. Cannonballs. I only got 142 of them. Huasca seed. That's the first one. Perfect Huey completed. Which is very easy to do on a mass, but I'm gonna see if I can solo this guy. Oh, I didn't even realize I hit 1500 total level last kill. Got 67 attack, and that got us there. Alright. First and only Huey solo kill with this gear. For some Torstals. Alright. At least it wasn't Earth Runes. Damn, that was a fucking 27-minute, 19-second long kill. What the fuck? Alright, we're almost 70 attack and 70 HP just from Nightmare Zone. Which means that I can do the moons pretty soon here. So what I want before I do moons is some tanky stuff from Barrows. So I'm just gonna do some Barrows for a little while, and see what I can get. All right, first Barrows KC. Will we get lucky? No, we do get the mini quest done though. So, all right, mini quest done. Get a free 20,000 prayer XP. That's huge, straight up to 55 prayer. Let's go. Can't touch me in Faithless Crypt Run. Faithless Crypt Run completed. Heyo, 70 magic and 70 attack. Lucky number 11. Ooh, let's fucking go, baby. Aram's robe top. That's fucking huge. That's huge. Let's go, dude. Oh, that's gonna be useful for so long. That's an amazing first item. Ooh, pray for success completed. I didn't get hit by any of the Barrows brothers that time, so I got it. 16 KC. 70 hit points. We're a healthy boy. Alright, we've got 64 charges left in the Iban staff. That means it's time to go recharge it. And I don't have a crystal teleport seed to get me here, so I think the fastest route to recharging this thing is taking this charter from Catherby and then running all the way through the forest, getting into the underground pass, and throwing it in there, because I'm not paying the money to do it. Alright, toss the thing in the well. There we go. Saved ourselves 200k. Maybe 250k, something like that. Alright. Espori 5kc. Oh, we got Barrows champion. We're doing 25 Barrows chests. Nice. Okay, last chest of the night. Can we get lucky? Nope. Okay, here's a little stat update. Got 70 hit points, attack, strength, defense, and magic. Our prayer's at 55, and our range is still stuck down at 53. But right now, my main focus is trying to get a tank top from Barrows. Maybe some tank legs. The rune legs are good enough. But as soon as I get that tank top, I'm just gonna head to moons and start doing some moons. Ooh, that's a Darok's helmet. Not really what we're looking for, but it's an item. Dry streak is broken. Ayo. First bolt racks, got it on the collection log. Ooh, Guthan's War Spear. Nice. Okay, and I forgot my Ring of Dueling. Oh, that's alright. That's alright. We'll make do. Oh, I just realized that's every combat achievement done from Barrows. That is the worst chest that I've gotten so far. Holy shit. Alright. It's all charged up. But right now I'm just aiming for about 1,500 buckets of sand. So I can get to 61 crafting. And then that'll unlock lunars and make the crafting grind a whole lot easier than what it is right now. But yeah, I'll just be here every now and then between grind. Medium clue completed. Well. Alright, last chest of the night, number 85. Can we get lucky? An elite clue. Oh, first chest of the day, we get an item. Man, that was 42 chests dry for a drop for some Torag hammers. But you know what? That's my new best in slot for Huey. So I can't really complain. Okay, can we get lucky with Hespori today? No. I was fishing on my laptop. I got the pit. Another Darok's helm. Oof. That's 100 chests. Still no tank chest plate. That's okay, I'm having a good time here. Alright. Last activity of the night. 8 brimstone keys. Diamonds, that's good. Okay. That's good. Okay. 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 These are actually good drops. Holy dude. Those were all fucking useful. Every last little one of those was useful. That's crazy. Oh, 75 farming. We can grow magic trees now. Well, went ahead and bought 3,000 broad arrows so I can use my MSB at pest control. And go ahead and try to get maybe Elite Void, but the main goal here is to just get my range level up. It's only 53 right now, and I'd like to be able to use my rune crossbow. Eventually I'll probably get Elite Void, but yeah, right now I'm just aiming for some range levels. Ooh, Carol's Coif, new item. But not really all that useful, but yet again, it's an item. Ooh, Varrock's plate skirt. That's very nice. That's some tank bottoms at least. More Torag hammers. Why am I getting so many dupes, man? I don't have enough items to be getting dupes, dude. Alright, it's time to do pest control. That last run at Barrows, I had to fight Arams in the bottom, and I used an entire inventory of food, and 2 prayer pot sips because I had to melee it for about a minute and a half. So I'm not doing that again. I'm getting my range up so I can use the rune crossbow down there and never have to melee Arabs ever again. And it'd just be nice to be able to use the rune crossbow in general. So time to grind up some range here. Maybe get some pest control points. 61 range. Nice. Now we can use rune crossbow. Alright, ending this grind with 933 points. We need 1,650 total for full elite void. So it's good progress. I'll be coming back here later for full elite void at some point. Probably sometime before raids, if I had to imagine. But now it's time to do a little bit of fletching, and then we can make some broad bolts for the rune crossbow. There we go, 55 fletching. That took all of like 15 minutes here. Alright, let's go ahead and open these and see if we can get anything good. Some yew roots, willow roots, ant branch, bird's nest. Are these good? It's a collection log. Bale of flax. I don't know if any of this is good. Clean these. Oh, dragon arrow tips, rune arrow tips. Okay. Okay, that is almost 200k worth of unfinished broad bolts, so that's gonna have to be good enough for now. I'll get some more later once I have more of a cash stack, but time to fletch these together and then call it a night. Is today gonna be my lucky day? No. Oh, I only have 60 charges left on this thing. That could have been bad. Time to go recharge this thing, I guess. And it's charged. Varrock's flail. Hey, that's an item. Ooh, the back-to-back Guthan chain skirt. That's crazy. Is today the day? Oh, Torag's plate legs. Finally, I wasn't recording. God damn it, dude. God damn it. I got the Varrock's brassard. Finally got the tank top. Oh, let's go, dude. It's over. It's over. The grind is over. I'm so sorry I wasn't recording it. Literally the one time I wasn't recording. That's just great. Of course it is. Of course it's just wow. Unfortunately, this is literally the least tanky melee top that you can possibly have for Barrows items. So, I mean, that's unfortunate, but it still qualifies, so I'm done with this. I'm just gonna go to Moons. I'm gonna call it here. I've done 191 chests. If this is the best it has to offer for now, I mean, it is what it is. Defender of Varrock completed. Straight to 62 smithing, 58 hunter. Very nice. So I'm thinking about getting the zombie axe before I go ahead and go to Moons. Oh, there it is! There it is! Broken zombie axe. Let's go. Let's go. Got the +5. There's the zombie axe, baby. Of the mithril claws and the steel warhammers and whatnot. Definitely overestimated how much I would need to get to 70. Almost got to 75. But back up to 1.3 mil. So a good little grind. Perilous Moons completed. 40,000 Slayer XP. Goodness gracious. And 3 rune crafting, hunter, fishing XP. Wow. Alright, straight to 61 Slayer. From 59 to 61 Slayer from that. That's crazy. Can we get lucky? At Lateral Darts, a whole bunch of crafting XP from water orbs and alks. Oh my. This place is nuts. Another one down. Can we get lucky? Ooh, Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. First item. Let's see. Oh, let's go, dude. Let's go. I don't even think I can use this yet. Nope. Need 75 range before I can use that. Well, that's gonna be sitting in the bank for a minute. Fortified. What is that one? Beat a moon without consuming any supplies. Oh. So I just got lucky. Okay. Yes! Perilous Dancer is done. I don't have to be perfect anymore. Fat of the Land? Oh. Kill 30 without leaving. Okay. Perilous Champion. I think that's for 25 KC. Okay, so I kind of want to go for a fire cape. I don't have a range level that I'm comfortable with going to do that, so I'm just gonna be sitting here at Nightmare Zone, AFKing a little bit, maybe get my range level up a little. But tomorrow, no matter what my level is, I'm gonna at least attempt a fire cape. Maybe, I mean, it should be possible, but I'm just a little nervous. So we're here. This is the setup I'm going with. Got some basic red D hide, rune crossbow, some broad bolts, tome of fire because I don't have an offhand for range, but that's because I want to use the ancient staff with some blood spells, maybe to heal back up here and there. Put a bunch of prayer pots and a few panic crumbons. Hopefully this should be doable. Yeah, I guess it's time to send it. About 2 months after making the account. Here we go. Alright. Wave 31, this is when the majors start. This is when the danger starts. Okay, 38, this is where the rangers start spawning in with the majors. Things start getting a little more spicy here. Oh, I think I don't think maybe go. Yes, let's fucking go. Almost 3 hours. Jesus Christ. Oh, thank you. Let's fucking go. Oh, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. God damn. I'm so glad I got that done first try, because now I have 21 prayer pots in the bank. I guess I would have had one more attempt. I fucked up. Little progress check. So these are our stats. 1571 total level now. Got base 70 melee stats and almost all combat stats except for prayer and range. Range is getting there. Got up to 68, almost from 68 to 69 just at Jad Fight Caves alone, but couldn't quite get the 20 number out of it. And then we're 90.7 combat total. So making some good progress, making some good headway. Oh, let's go! Let's go! I mean, we have Aram's top already, so it's like one of the last things I would have needed, but it's sick! That's sick, let's go! Wait. Wait. I'm 9,900 XP away from being able to wear this thing. Why can't I ever wear anything, man? Oh! Yadlato at 46 KC. Let's fucking go. Let's go, baby. Let's fucking go, Blue Moon Spear. Let's go, dude. Let's go. What number is that? 62. And that is where the account currently stands to this date. Created the account January 17th, 2026, and it's now March 29th, 2026. So a little over 2 months. And if you made it this far, you made it to the end of the video. And thank you for watching this far in. If you did enjoy, please feel free to drop a like and subscribe. Maybe comment on what you want to see in the next video. I'm always open to suggestions, so if you have any tips, please let me know. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.